guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Katie and today we're gonna talk about what a square would wear. What would a square wear? So I have to go testify in legislature, well, in the legislative interim session today, and basically I have no fucking idea what would a square wear. And so I have like 3 basic bitch palettes that to choose from, and I was thinking I could either use the Soft Glam palette, the Natasha Denona Gold palette, or the Jaclyn Hill palette. So those are my 3 most neutral square palettes. I need to drink my coffee. The difference between cool tones and warm tones is when you wear cool tones, you look dead. When you wear warm tones, you look sick. So I like looking sick. So basically, here's the deal. I'm a recovering junkie. I used meth for a lot of my life. I've been in recovery for a lot of my life. And this channel is really about talking about what do we do when we kick dope. And so I still like looking sick. I like looking strung out, and so I really like warm tones for that reason. My first palette was the Modern Renaissance palette, and I just fell in love with the way that made me look. And honestly, I'm sure that a lot of people, their first palette was the Modern Renaissance palette, but I don't even know how old that palette is or when it came out, but I just got into that palette like probably a year and a half ago when I bought it. So anyway, I'm going to testify in legislature because like I have this like compelling testimony about how where I came from and what happened to me, and the challenges that I've overcome and what I've done in recovery as far as like being a contributor to society. But like I still don't really feel like a contributor. I mean, I do feel like a contributor, but I don't know what a contributor looks like. So I kind of was thinking this is like a great way for me to get to know everybody that would come to my channel. If you're here for your first time, my name's Katie, and I'm just trying to learn how to live my life without dope. So I think I was going to go with the Natasha Denona Gold palette, but I don't think I'm going to. Except no, I'm not going to. I'm going with the Jaclyn Hill palette. I mean, honestly, if there's anybody that could sway that legislative committee their way, it would be Jaclyn Hill, right? She could probably sell you your own shit. No disrespect. I love Jaclyn Hill. I don't even know if she's lying. That's how good of a liar she is. I fucking love Jaclyn Hill. I'm super sad that things have gone the way that they've gone for her. And I honestly, when she gets online and she apologizes, I fucking believe her. And I don't know if that's a failing on my part, or if she actually means it, or if she's just that good of a liar. But, I mean, Jaclyn Hill, that girl's got a makeup game that, like, I mean, she was my first YouTuber that really taught me how to do makeup. So, love you, Jaclyn. Hope you get your shit together. If I can get my fucking shit together, anybody can get their fucking shit together. So, I'm going to start with buns, and I'm going to go into the crease with my Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer Brush. So this is not how Jaclyn does her makeup, and actually that matches my shirt really, really well. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M506, and I'm gonna go into the shade Chip. And I'm going to just darken up that outer V really quick. There we go. And then I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 221 Luxe Crease Brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Pukey, just to be a little edgy. feel like I could have gotten the same exact look from the Natasha Denona Gold palette, actually. You know, I was like, yay, I'm gonna film and it's gonna be amazing and I'm gonna talk about going to the legislature and hooray. And then like I was like, oh fuck, I gotta make my bed. And then I was like, oh, I made my bed and now it's okay and that's my bed. And oh, I need to zoom in a little bit. And then I said, oh, how's that looking? Good enough for the guys I date. So, and then I was like, yeah, and I was in the shower and I got this great content to talk about and I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk about what would a square wear, and I was like, oh, that's super smart. And then I got out and I was like, oh, couldn't find the brush I needed, and oh, couldn't find the this and the that, and then I sat down and I tried to do my eyebrows, and then I actually wanted to commit suicide. So, yeah, I'm going to go in with my JH30, which is one of my favorite blending brushes. It really is like a game changer as far as your blend on the top and like really getting out those, getting that good gradient and like really rubbing out those stark edges. But yeah, I'm going in with Creamsicle, which is exactly the opposite of what I was gonna do. I wanted to do something super neutral and not grungy, and I'm totally not doing that. So yeah, so there. I'm going to talk to legislature today about, I'm going to give my testimony on mental health services. And basically, in Montana, anyway. So basically, they're having these study bills. What they're talking about, these study bills, and they're gonna allocate resources to do studies on what's important services. And so my testimony is valuable because I am a criminal and a recovering junkie. So I'm an ex-IV meth user and have been in and out of the criminal justice system for basically my entire life, and in the last 7 years. So I've been in recovery for 7 years, consecutive years that I've been abstinent from substances. But I don't believe that's where my recovery started, because I've been trying to get clean for about 15 years. In 2005, I caught my felony, and so that I've been trying to get clean since then, and I have 7 years now. You know, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to add the shade Jax, because I just want to add a little red. And so I'm going to go back in with my M506 brush, and I'm just going to add that in the crease. And kind of give it some dimension and also add some warmth. So I'm going to give my testimony about how behavioral health services have changed me and changed my life and helped me become a contributing member of society. And so my testimony is kind of valuable at this point because I actually successfully completed 12 years of parole and made it out of the prison system and the correctional treatment system. I mean, I've just really just been in all of it. And so now I'm going to go, and I'm like an imposter. Like, nobody's ever going to look at me and go, oh my God, you were a junkie? I never could have guessed that. Like, nobody's ever going to say that about me. But, like, I have done a few things since I've gotten clean the second time. Like, I graduated from college, and it's funny because I graduated from college and I've decided to go, I graduated as a social worker and I don't want to be a social worker anymore. Like, I don't want to work in the field, and I just want to cut hair and do makeup. So I think I'm going to go in with another dip of Pukey and just kind of get that color right in here on the edges again. I just love this color. And another little dip into Creamsicle. And guess I'm just going to go in with one more tiny little, I'm going to grab my JH40, which is the same as the M506, and I'm going to grab another little bit of that Jack's color. And my Zoeva 221 without any additional product, just kind of going to blend that, get that harsh edge out of there. And my JH30, Old Faithful. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my Morphe 421. It's this little thing, flat brush. SBN, smoky but natural, perfect. Okay, just one more go in here. Okay, so I'm going to use my NYX glitter primer. I'm going to put this on my lid. Just a little dot. That's actually more than I wanted, which I've been doing a lot lately. Now, I put NYX glitter primer down because I have hooded eyes, which means what? My lid goes underneath my crease. And when I wear shimmers, I get transfer, like what's on my lid will go up here. And so I wear glitter primer to avert that. Now I'm going to go in with my JH41. Sorry, I'm not sponsored by Morphe. And I'm going to take the color Smoky but Natural, and I'm just going to go over the lid with that. Nice. Now, just so you guys know, the title of this is called What Would a Square Wear? Because I would never fucking wear this shit. And quite frankly, I think this looks like shit. Which is why I think it's probably pretty good. It'll work, I'm gonna go back in with Mocha, and I'm just gonna kind of blend the edges right here. I'm just gonna kind of do this with my finger to get this, give it more dimension, make it a little more sparkly up. I'm gonna go in with my Eco Tools Accent Shadow Brush, and I'm just gonna go into Light, and I'm going to highlight the brow bone, which I've been doing less and less, but just blending these two colors in so it doesn't look. And then going in with my favorite inner corner highlight brush, which is another Morphe brush. Actually, let me just try to do something that's not Morphe. Oh shit. Well, whatever. I don't have it. I have to use a Morphe brush. So this is my favorite inner corner highlight brush, and it doesn't have a name, but it's like, it's from a, I Slay something, and I'm gonna use that color again in Light to just do my inner corner. I'm going in with my M508 smudger brush. And I'm going to use the color Central Park, and I'm going to just do that, go along really tight to my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with my trusted Arbonne brush, and I'm going to use the color Jack's to just blow that out a tiny bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my Zoeva 221 Luxe Crease Brush, and I'm just going to use this color Pukey and just barely smoke out. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye, do my lashes, put some lipstick and eyeliner in the waterline, and I'll be back with the finished look. So this is the final look. You guys let me know. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, for a boring neutral look, I used the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Whiskey on my waterline. I used the NYX Professional Suede Matte Lip Liner in Sandstorm, and then the Kathleen Lights ColourPop lipstick in What's Your Sign for my lip. And then the Too Faced Better Than Sex and Marc Jacobs Noir. This, I use the Better Than Sex on my top lashes and the Marc Jacobs Noir on my lower lashes. Let me know what you guys think. Do I look like a square? Do I look like a junkie trying to look like a square? Am I a fucking imposter? What would you have worn that would have looked better? Would it have been less? Would it have been the same? Is it passable? Am I gonna trick them? So anyways, you guys let me know in the comments if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and that's it. Bye guys.